Now available in paperback and Kindle Unlimited. Isis, Escape from Transylvania. The Goddess Next Door and John Haynes must escape a horde of vampires on the hunt in this horror-filled Isis series adventure. Get Isis, Escape from Transylvania in paperback and Kindle Unlimited today. One of the most powerful words a man can say to a woman is the word no. However, many men are afraid to say no to women because they're afraid if they say no to women, they won't be able to get opportunities to get her attention or an opportunity to have sex with women in the future. And because men are so afraid of not being able to get attention from women and opportunities at sex from women, they always say yes to things that aren't beneficial to them. Now, there's a lot of power in the word no, and many men don't know the power of the word no because they've grown up over the last 50 years in this feminist gynocentric state. And in this feminist gynocentric state, they have seen most of the men around them submitting and deferring to women and saying yes to anything that they want. However, the real power is in men saying no to women because when a man says no to a woman, he is saying that he has a value for himself and he has a strong sense of self-worth. And because he has a strong sense of self-worth, he is going to set a boundary for himself regarding how he will be treated and what he will accept in his life. Because a man who can say no is a man who has standards for himself, and a man who says no is a man who is going to set a tone for a relationship. Because a man who says no is a man who is saying that he is going to be a leader, and when it comes down to men who say no, they aren't looking for a woman to like them. In most cases, a man who says no is a man that women will respect. And because women respect men who say no, they oftentimes get more opportunities at a woman's attention and more opportunities at sex because those women know where they stand with that man. And because they know where they stand with that man, they know where the boundaries are because the man has set the boundaries for the relationship, and as the leader, he is saying where things are going to go. And because women are natural followers, what they do with men who say no to them is they follow their lead. Unfortunately, many men over the last 50 years, due to feminism, they've learned all throughout the media and through the culture that they have to give women whatever they want. And that's led to a lot of many women out here being extremely spoiled and entitled. And they believe they can just do whatever they want to men and run roughshod over them. And this is something that men just need to understand is that it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no to things that you do not feel comfortable with when it comes down to females. When they come here making unrealistic expectations and unrealistic demands, you have a right to say no because there are things that are far more valuable to you than her attention and her approval. Because the man who goes out here and submits and defers to her and tries to give her everything she wants, what he's doing is he's lowering his value as a man. And because he lowers his value as a man, what happens is these women just don't respect him or respect his authority because he did not set a boundary for himself regarding how he would be treated. And men who value themselves, they're going to set that boundary from minute one, and they're going to say to themselves, you're not going to treat me a certain way, and if you make unrealistic demands, then you can just hit the door because my intangibles of manhood are worth more than your attention. My dignity, my self-respect, my self-worth, they are worth far more than you, and I am not going to sacrifice them for you. That's what a man says when he deals with a female. Unfortunately, many boys didn't get that lesson because we didn't have many fathers in the home due to the feminist movement surgically removing them. And then we had all this media out here presenting you all of these submissive beta males like Ross from Friends and Ray Romano and many others who always submitted whenever women felt upset. It's okay for that woman to be upset because women are emotional. What's more important is you staying in control of yourself, you navigating through your emotions, and whatever she's mad at, let her be mad at it. If she wants to go, let her go. As a man, you have a right to say no to females, and you have a right to say no to females who are difficult and uncooperative. Because if this female is difficult and uncooperative, when she doesn't get what she wants, she'll become even more of a problem when she gets what she wants, because then she will believe she is entitled not only to get what she wants, but entitled to treat you in any sort of way and disrespect you, all because she sees you as a pushover. When you say no, what you're doing is you're letting that woman know who is the leader. You're letting her know what standards you are going to require of her, and you're going to let her know that you are not going to settle for anything less than her best behavior. Because the guys who sit there and give women whatever they want, what they do is at the end of the day, they are believing that she's going to either leave him or cheat on him, when she was going to do that anyway, and she was going to do it after she got what she wanted, because she had absolutely no respect for you. And you sitting there being afraid of saying no to her out of fear that she will leave you or cheat on you, that's not a fear you should have. You should not be sitting there saying yes to a female out of fear that she will go someplace else. Let her go someplace else, because you are the prize, you are the one with value, and she is trying to earn your wedding ring, your engagement ring, and she's also trying to earn your respect. And if a female cannot show you your respect from minute one, then it's time for her to go, because that's what a man does when he has a sense of self-worth and a sense of value. Is he says, if this woman cannot take me saying no to her, then it's time for her to go. Because women who respect men will accept you saying no to her. They will see the power of you saying no to her. And once you have said no to her, they will accept it as it is, because they value you as a person and they value your company. And you saying no to them shows that you have the character, the backbone, and the stones to stand up to her. And the woman who sees you standing up to her knows you will stand for her and stand up for her if you stand up to her. And that's what she will respect, because when you stand up to her, you're going to be the man who stands for her in a time of crisis. And this is something women respect the most about men who say no to them, is that they will stand with them because they are willing to stand up for their integrity. They have the character to stand for what they believe in, and they have the resolve to keep standing. And they're standing because they stand for what they believe in. They're standing for their core values, and they're not standing out here looking to get the attention and approval of others. And that's what makes them appear to be powerful to women, and that's what makes those men more attractive to women. So if a man wants to really be attractive to women, he has to learn the power of the word no, because nothing turns a woman on more than a man who says no, because a man who says no to her is someone she wants to say yes to at the end of the day. If you want to learn more about men's issues, you can pick up my Simp series books on Amazon.com by clicking the link in the description box. And that's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe.